All right, so welcome to another video. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to check out eBay. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick analysis for you on the charts. It's down about 7% after earnings, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. Definitely would encourage you to check out our Discord channel if you're brand new. That's where I post a handful of different charts, technicals, and stuff like that. And you can also take a look at our website at tradersfly.com. Link is going to be in the description down below, and you can see some of the options-related classes and courses that we have available as well. All right, let's check out eBay here. Just give you some personal thoughts, takes. Again, just my opinion. So eBay stock, if we look at earnings, and you see, they're going to analyze it like why. The problem is just the market as well is just overall weak. So even if the earnings are good, sometimes a weak market can take things down even further. If we go in and check out eBay right here, and we take a look at the report right here, what you can see is estimated is 0.868 with actual of right here 1.05. So in fact, it's actually better. However, the stock's down. Why is that? So as I always say, like earnings is just a guessing game. You just don't really know where the stock will go because they could say something on the conference call. It makes it a little spooky. They could say something, hey, the forecasting, it's not looking as good, or we lost users. So whatever the case is, any news website will try and evaluate what's the actual reason. It's not just one reason. There's multiple reasons. We could have a weak market. It could be just part of what they said in the conference call. It could be something just spooky overall. So really just irrelevant. Thing is if we look at just the overall price behavior, stock has been continuing to trend lower since about late October here. And we've started kind of that decline since then. Now, we didn't know we were going to get that because we had a nice spike up, actually. Lighter volume, sort of say, but we had a little bit of a spike, and then the stock just continued to kind of trend lower the week after. So as we look into this, we're coming into a really critical spot and zone, and that's what I want to point out here for you, some of the charts and technicals. We're right at the 50 level, and if you look at the previous daily bars right here, we're right at support right now. And right now, this stock is nearly breaking it. Now, you could say, well, it's at 49.54 and it's already breaking down. Yes, but in the past as well, if you look at it here, it broke the 50 and it went back up. So these spots are no different. So when you have confluence or certain levels, they're not exact, they're kind of ranges. So if you're looking at 50 as support, you're probably looking more like 51 to 48, somewhere around there. So, and also a second day or third day follow through. So right now it is breaking down the support. And it is, heading down beyond this level, and it may seem like it's super weak. And it's true, right now it is acting a bit weak, but you could get a quick snap up the next day or next week. So be careful here, which if you see a follow through day, like a second or third day, that's where it gets more concerning. And right now it is breaking, and it's starting to create some negative sentiment because we've had that trend, but those trends can reverse. Now, if I'm looking at kind of where support would lie, I'd look for some levels obviously lower beyond where we're at. There's one level that kind of catches my eye. Actually, two of them. One of the first ones is over here at this low where we've had in 2020. So that low right there catches my eye. That price level is right around 45. Okay, so about 45, 55, 45 level. That kind of catches my eye right there. The other big level that kind of catches my eye is this range. It's not exactly a huge level. It's kind of more of this range, and it's around 42, 45, 42.50. This zone that I'm kind of looking at is where some of these peaks are, and that's another zone to kind of keep an eye on right there, where this stock kind of bounced or rejected, and then that's where it also had a nice breakout. So those are a few spots to watch. So the stock's at 49 already. Could it get down to those levels? Absolutely. I mean, it's not too far off. It's not a big pullback. So from here, if we get down, that's just another 16% in this kind of market where we're selling off in big moves. That's fairly minor. Like look at today, we're down 13 points on the SPY or 3%. So in these kinds of markets, eBay can definitely pull back down. You're down 10%, it can easily pull back another 16 if you're down one day 10%. So anyway, when you got that extra volatility in play, these things can easily whip around very quickly. So watch kind of this 40 level. I'd also watch kind of the lows over here, and those are kind of the few spots. Overall, this, anytime we're getting a pop, this market's selling off. So we're kind of continuing in that direction. And this overall has kind of been going to the downside. I am seeing some curvature here and some base, like you could see a few basing areas here, but it's not holding. So now if we get a follow through, I'm going to need some more basing patterns. If you don't get those basing patterns and you just see a snap up, usually it's not healthy. So what you'll want to see is a little bit of a base, kind of like what you saw here. You saw a little bit of a base and then a follow through. So that's usually much healthier, is when you see like basing patterns, like you see a little bit of a base and a pop. This one kind of a little bit different, but in general, you'll see some bases and then a move kind of to the upside. So anyway, that's just my take with eBay. It just takes time for people to kind of get into the stock, kind of say, hey, look, this is a good one. And right now the energy is negative, so it takes many more people to start getting more positive, a little more positive, and a little more positive to get on the line. So for now, probably weak, probably will continue moving down. I wouldn't even consider nibbling right now because there's just too much negativity in the marketplace. And if you look at SPY again, we're back kind of at this support level, kind of at the zone. So, it's another level here to kind of watch and see if this holds. If we can hold here, if this can hold, and then also the stock like eBay starts turning around, then that could be more positive. But if this cannot hold, then you'll probably see things like eBay as well moving down and lower, along with the market lower, and then eBay go with it as well, just because there's just too much negativity and too many people then afraid they just get into the market until things really calm down. So anyway, that's just my take on eBay. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to subscribe to the newsletter list there on our website, grab some freebies, and I will see you on the next video and episode.